forgot to buy my niece a Christmas present. And that almost diminished the carefully curated uncle PR I had with my nieces, or relationship, should I say. So I didn't know what to do. I had 45 minutes before they're gonna come. I went to the ATM, I couldn't cash out, it doesn't matter, long story, I only have 5 minutes. So I was like, okay, I'm gonna build an app with Lovable. So they're gonna do a quiz, and then at the end of the quiz, they're gonna do a scratch card, depending on how many coins they won. And then they get cash, which is wired through their mother. I know it's not a perfect gift for a Christmas, but I had 45 minutes. And I had my mom and dad do the voiceovers for correct and incorrect. It was this whole family adventure. We had 45 minutes and we built it. So I've managed to do a Merry Christmas piece, and then we had like trivia about Christmas, and then there were like scratch cards, and then in the end it's like boom, and then you can see how much money they won. So what this means for all of you that have struggled with Adobe Captivate or did e-learning courses for weeks or months on end to just get one wheel to turn around, we can now think and ship in a matter of 45 minutes. Is it a perfect Christmas present? I don't think so. Maybe don't try it at home. But it was unfathomable to me, given the experience I've had before with learning, how quickly we can actually go from the idea to product. Maybe that's why I also sleep less, because I've discovered Lovable or the other apps. But what we also see when we look at our organizations, and Josh Burson really puts it well for those of you that have seen the rise of a super manager, we see that the pace of technology is increasingly high. Every day we open our LinkedIn or whatever is your favorite place to get dopamine, we see that there's a new app or there's a new breakthrough when it comes to AI. But we see that our traditional managers still have work to do today. We still have to keep up with our day-to-day, and we are in a whirlwind. And what I've seen with my leaders is they don't always have the time or the space to learn the skills they would need for AI. And for me, what was really, can I say annoying maybe, online, it was like everyone was talking about AI skills, but no one was telling me what the AI skills are. So if we say AI skills, what does it mean? Can I prompt are mosquitoes native to Iceland or something similar? Of course I can, but what does it really take for us to be able to keep up with this pace? So I wanted to introduce a mega skill of the AI era, which is the learning agility. This comes from a lot of thinking about what is it that's really necessary for us right now, and what do we as L&D offer when learning is available on tap. And we can find anything, we can validate it, we can read and skim reports. So what is the value that we provide for the organization? Very existential question, right? I asked it myself, but I actually think we play a key role in organizations right now. I pulled this out of the same report from Josh Burson, and this is the first time I found something that kind of looks similar when it comes to augmentation of AI. You can see the chart on the left, which is the priorities for an AI-enabled manager. And you can see a few things here that are around key things they should be trying to do, or that we should facilitate it happen in our organization for people to learn it. The how part is the part I feel as a learning we've never been able to fully get our people to get engaged, and I'm going to talk to the learning agility piece, which is where we really need to provoke our managers to become self-starting and to learn. And here I also think that with this disruption we've deleted hierarchy. It doesn't matter if you're a CPO or if you're a specialist. The technology is moving so fast that all of our skills are in some way or shape affected, or we all have requirement to develop, otherwise we're not going to be able to keep up with where technology is going. So the personal agency is key here. And the second piece is the systems thinking piece, which is what I struggle the most with people. Knowledge is there, we have the tools, so it's really about how do we conceptualize and imagine my work. I as a manager now, I might be front sales manager, but I need to rethink where do I use agentic AI, how do I work with my team? So how do we get people to do that is where I think that L&D plays a part, where we build experiential learning, where people co-design and redesign their work together with us, and they learn through the tools, through AI execution, which is the piece around just being familiar with the tools. So I tried to make something for you guys that you can scan and try it out. I prototyped an app because I got like last minute inspiration for this talk, and I made an app that kind of integrates this for you and builds you a learning plan. It's free and it's more, I didn't come here on stage to like be right, as Brené Brown says it, but to get it right together. So I'll be curious what you guys think about how that works all together. And I would just like to leave you with this. In my mind, in AI disrupted world, learning beats experience. Not that experience is not relevant, but it is a key thing for us to have personal agency, to put learning as a priority for all of us. Thank you, guys.